A lot of credit. I thought they did a great job, especially in the first half. We went in the game knowing that 45% of their offense comes behind the three-point line, and we got extended and did a poor job defending the three-point line, especially in the first half, giving up 8 three-pointers. Um, didn't play great. I thought our guys defensively, we didn't communicate enough. We didn't have enough ball pressure, and certainly that happens. Then you get a loss on the road. So lesson learned for us. We've got to get better in certain areas, and we will, and we'll grow from this. So questions? I did. I just thought I thought we blew some assignments. I didn't think we over communicated. We talked about the last 2 or 3 days, making sure that we guard the 3-point line. We got extended. We had no ball pressure. They were throwing direct passes and they were shooting rhythm threes. I thought we were ready to play. I just didn't think that we played the way we should have in the first half. That being said, towards the end of the half, we did a great job. And though we didn't play well, we closed the gap at halftime and even came out the first 2 or 3 minutes in the second half and made some plays. The thing that really was troublesome was when we cut the lead and we had our opportunity right around the 12-minute mark, and I thought we turned the ball over and took some bad shots at that time. Yeah, I mean, I just think I got to continue to watch film with him. We got to continue to. I have to have him to be a quarterback on the floor when things are not going well, or when things are going well and we need a basket, and the basket may not have to come from him. I think at times Markel thinks that we have to have him to make the basket. I just need him to play like a senior and run the show. That being said, it's a lot of pressure on him right now. He's our only pure point guard on the roster, playing a lot of minutes. He will be fine, but we got to get it better. I'm more concerned about his free throw shooting than anything. We haven't talked about it a lot. I'm having him shoot free throws after practice when he's a little fatigued, so it's more like game-like. He's just missing them. Yeah, what happens is you work so hard to get it right down to one, and then obviously now you go for knockout punches. We knew we were playing a team that obviously on their home floor who hasn't had an ACC win, and I knew coming out they were going to play extremely well and play hard. That being said, they played so great, and we cut the league, and we had them to panic a little bit, but it worked against us because we ended up turning the ball over and taking some questionable shots during that time. Absolutely. I thought, yeah, I thought we ran a lot of offense and got the lead down to one. And then once we got the lead, we took some questionable shots that certainly could take you out of the game, and it did. Well, he wasn't going to play today. We evaluated him, and obviously we didn't feel like he was ready to play today. It hurts our team, not only because he's our leading scorer and leading rebounder, but we lose another guard. And so when you look at our roster, I'm starting all 3 guards that we have on our roster to be able to play. And so now it forces us to play guys like DJ at more 4, which, he's still got to learn the defensive schemes there. And then Jericho Hellum has to play a lot of 3. So our depth is really it really questions our depth a little bit. It hurts our depth. I told him we have to be better. I told him we have to be better, and I asked for better leadership from guys like Markel and Braxton Beverly. I asked for those 2 guys to be leaders on the court. When we're down, I want them to be leaders. When we cut the lead, I want them to be leaders. I told them we have to lock in a little bit better because we're switching a lot of screens, and I got different guys switching screens now. And right now, those guys are not communicating well enough to be able to do that. So we've got to get better in those areas. I won't. It's one game. I just look. This is a marathon. We know that we got 17 more of these, and that's what I talked about. Is I don't react to anything. Anybody in this league can beat you at any point, especially at home. And we ran against a hot Clemson team that shot the ball well, and they did some good things. And we'll bounce back, and we'll work on the things we need to, and we'll get ready for. I think it's Notre Dame. Yeah, not just us. That's the entire. I'm sure I'll look at the scores later on today, and every coach that loses the game will have to figure out what he's going to do for the next 17 games. This league is unforgiving. If you put your head down, one loss will lead to 2 or 3. We have to move on. This is my 3rd season here, and we've started the season all type of different ways. My first year we were 0-2 and found a way to go 11-7. So we only lost 5 games after that. And then, last year we started off with a win at Miami, and then we went back and forth for a while. And so right now we're 1-2, but certainly it's a long season. So we got a lot of things to work on. We just want to get better so we get better and be ready to win some games.